You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White sports fans, Enes Kanter of the Boston Celtics is on a roll. It seems like every day for about the past month, Enes Kanter has been coming down hard on China. He's pretty much the only athlete out there that is speaking out on the atrocities that are being committed by the Chinese Communist Party. And it seems like, guys, he has no support whatsoever from any NBA player in the Marxist NBA of China. I haven't heard one single NBA player support Enes Kanter. They've all been shockingly silent on this. I guess I shouldn't say shockingly because this is to be expected. The NBA is too much in bed with China. Now, guys, in a few months from now, the Winter Olympics are supposed to be happening in Beijing. And we know all the atrocities that the Chinese Communist Party is doing, and we have documented that well on this channel. It's funny, guys, that Enes can get no support from the NBA. So Enes is a lone wolf in this, and he knows it. Now, like I said before, I don't support everything that he says, but he has been 100% spot on when it comes to China. But no words from LeBron James, nothing from Adam Silver, nothing from Steve Kerr, nothing from Greg Popovich. You know, all these social justice warriors in the Marxist NBA of China are amazingly silent. And none of them have said a word to support Enes Kanter. LeChina James said that he didn't want to give Enes Kanter the time. So let's dive into what Enes actually has to say about the Beijing Olympics. So we're going to be diving into that in this video, guys. But first, make sure you guys go over to the merch store, get your merch 25% off through Cyber Monday. Use the discount code USA First. You can get our best-selling shirt, The Media is the Real Virus, Defund the Athlete, Socialism Media, LeChina James, You Are No King. We also have the Wuhan James shirt. Is somewhere down here with the other shirts in the merch store. But any shirt in the merch store, you're going to get 25% off using the discount code USA First. Here we go, guys. Enes Kanter calls for boycott of Beijing Winter Olympics 2022, targets LeChina James again. Now, we already talked about the LeChina James part of this already, so we're not going to be talking about that in this video. But it says here, Enes Kanter said that the professional sports world remains silent on Chinese human rights abuses and other allegations against the communist leadership. Now, it's not just athletes, even though, you know, we're focusing on athletes here. He called out Hollywood too. He's going after everybody because none of these people seem to be supporting him. Nobody has been vocal like this man. I can't think of one NBA player, not one. Okay. But let's read this. Boston Celtics star Enes Kanter has been vocal about his support towards the global human rights causes. And this time around, the player has come forward to speak about boycotting the Beijing Winter Olympics. The comments made by the NBA star come following the brief disappearance of Chinese tennis star Peng Shuai. The International Olympic Committee had said that a video call was conducted between IOC chief and player to confirm her whereabouts after a sexual allegation made by her on a former Chinese official. And when she actually came out with that allegation, she disappeared for 2 weeks. And then she showed up. It was weird. Even the WTA didn't really buy into that she was completely safe. It was weird. Okay. Now, Enes Kanter comment on Beijing Winter Olympics in China. Enes Kanter, while speaking to the story, said that the professional sports world remains silent on Chinese human rights abuses and other allegations against the communist leadership there. Quote, "Someone has to do it," he said. There's so many athletes, so many actors, so many singers and rappers out there. They're scared to say a word because they care too much about their money, the endorsement deals, what the teams they play for say. Yeah. Enes Twist is out here. Move the Olympics for Peng Shui's sake. It's time for us to wake up and speak up. All the gold medals in the world aren't worth selling your morals, values, and your principles. Hashtag where is Peng Shui? Hashtag no Beijing 2022. Hats off to this guy. Hats off to this guy. Now, on our other channels, we actually have talked about Hollywood, but Hollywood is too busy, tweeting out support for the criminals in the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. Now, I'm talking about you, Mark Ruffalo, and Pedro Pascal. I mean, you guys are getting roasted for your comments on that. But they remain silent also on China, because Hollywood is in bed with China, just like the Marxist NBA of China is all about China. So Enes Kanter, I wish he was a bigger name. I really do. I wish he was actually a superstar in the NBA, because it would definitely carry more weight. But Enes, he's pretty much, just a role player, and he's really not getting the playing time. And he believes that it's because of his criticism of China. So it's going to take us here on this channel here and other outlets to actually put the spotlight on this situation, and we're going to continue to do that. Okay. We're not going to back down. Enes, keep speaking out against China. We'll keep doing these videos. I mean, we get millions of views per month. So that's what we can do to actually help in this cause. Do I believe that the Olympics are going to be boycotted? No, I don't. No, I don't. You even have Joe Biden talking about a diplomatic boycott, which means absolutely nothing. That's nothing more than there won't be any government officials in Beijing, but still the athletes are going to be there. So it's not really a boycott at all. It's completely ridiculous. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of Enes Kanter calling for a boycott of the 2022 Beijing Olympics? He's a lone wolf. LaChana James isn't helping him. No other NBA player is helping him in his support. So when the NBA tweets out about Black Lives Matter, they commented on Kyle Rittenhouse, all the lies. These people are pathetic. The NBA is absolutely pathetic. Silent on China, but they'll spew out lies about the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.